Hello, welcome, it's me, Pedo Doggy Baby, and you're tuning into your daily dose of Rush and Royale. So, update 11 is upon us, and we will just go and keep it short and sweet on this patch note update. So, without further ado, cue the intro. So there you go. Let's start with the first and major plot point called dungeons. So, a majority of players would agree with me when I say that dungeon is a fun, new and fresh addition into this Rush Royale concept, but at the same time we are all displeased because it replaced our original co-op concept. So basically there are no anymore co-op deck testing, there are no co-op with friends just to have fun, there is no more I will play co-op to grind tons of gold, there is no more I will play co-op for 30 minutes while I take a huge dump, there is no more co-op I will play it while I'm traveling, there is none of that. What we have in return? Well, we have a mode that will give you cool rewards like fragments, cores, gold, everything of that good nature, even borders and avatars for your profile. But does this pros overturn the cons of getting rid of the co-op mode? Most certainly not. I think they should implement co-op back and keep it as a normal mode as it was, and they basically can have option to just play co-op or go dungeons mode, either way. So yeah, I won't spoil too much of the dungeons mode for you. If you want to try it, make sure you do, because it's a worthy mode, it's fun mode, but again, it has a bad stigma just because it kicked most played and treasured mode of them all, and that is co-op. So hopefully we will see some changes. If not, well, I bet that the viewership and the player base will drop for sure, but it's only on time to tell what it will be. Other news, well, we have talents and new hero, so basically I will cover that in separate video. Basically Boreas got buffed and it's good, Engineer got buffed and it's even better, so it will be most fun, and most useless talents of them all is on Cauldron, because with removal of that co-op and limitations of dungeons, well, Cauldron won't buff that much in the co-op, and in PvP setting it's basically waste of space. Career quest, well, that's like that meme song said, it's hit or miss, huh? I guess they never miss. Well, they did hit and miss in this one. Basically you will get free rewards, which is great, crystal cores, fragments, epic hero natures, or normal, or just legendary cards. That's all good, baby. But the problem with it is basically you don't have that system that you have for daily quest, or basically your advanced past locked quest, which you can grind for pass, meaning that you only can complete basically stage 1 quest 1, then stage 1 quest 2. You cannot complete, I don't know, 10 quests and call it a finished stage. No, you have to, for example, open the box, then you can have your 4 PvP matches quest, then you can upgrade the card, then you can deal the damage. Basically, you cannot finish it in a bulk, in a hurry. You will have to have a lot of playtime and a lot of effort into it, and I think that's basically stupid. Why don't you make it like you made it for the past questing? It would be much more easier and useful, or even hell, even tavern quests are better than career quest in their functionality. Other improvements, well, basically shaman luck abuse is out. They made it so if you disconnect you are at a disadvantage. Also, we should be wary for the players who are playing from Gulag or bad connection parts of the world. So if you lag way too much or you just disconnect, well, while you lag so much, you will be at disadvantage because other player could continue normally while you need to have a few moments to update the client and to see what's happening on the map. So there you go with that. Clan leaderboards, well, now basically top 1000 clans can be seen and shown in every single event in the game. UP high 8, that's cool. You will get some cool rewards like gold, item fragments, and cool borders, which is all good and dandy. I don't have complaints on that. Balance changes, well, basically Blade Dancer is now even better. It got buffed in damage from 115 to 1215, that's good. Basically making it more viable at a higher dates where you connect all 8 of them, and little bit more viable with the damage buff when you don't have 8 early on, making it good. Robot got nerfed third time. Basically they did so the 5 merges give attack speed, 10 merges give AoE, making it useless in robot shaman scenario, and basically making it even more useless just to play robot as itself, because now even if you get a low robot drops, which occurs more times than you would think, now you have to have 10 merges to do that AoE, basically nerfing unit to the ground. My favorite unit, Cultist, got buffed, basically letting more crit chance as you merge it and giving it attack speed of 0.2, basically coming from 1 to 0.8. That's all good and dandy. Now it's basically A tier deck, not S tier, maybe you can argue, but I won't go deep in that. Favorite unit, Scrapper, got, well, don't play Scrapper. Basically now the upgrades on double upgrades are basically nerfed double. So yeah, before on level 7 it was 40%, now it's 20, and it scales now not 5% but 2.5 per level, making it basically a shaman unit for yourself, where you can hurt yourself even more and making it basically unplayable, maybe in some gargoyle or Blade Dancer decks, sure, but out of that, not really. From heroes, well, Gadget got nerfed again, making it even less viable. Now the damage buff, attack speed buff, etc. got even more nerfed, but attack is now 15%, attack speed 10%, making it harder to use Gadget in PvP, and kinda still okay in dungeon settings, so yeah, you can use it there, but in PvP try to avoid it. Trickster got slammed back into his own bracket of rare. Basically he was never epic, but he was playing like one, making his mana flex activation from 600 to 1000 while he's getting that Gadget treatment. I bet that next updates will make him even more useless, but as of now, it's okay, it's not that terrible, but it's not even nice and dandy on that Trickster level 5+. Magic Dust got, well, kinda revamped. You can see the new shiny icon, which I don't like, but okay, some people do. And you can use 250 faction cores to get certain faction card, making it more useful to hunt for certain cards, but I would advise against it, just because you don't want to get that faction cores on cards, you want to use it on talents, because you will need it. Regular events also got some updates, basically making usage of that talent, so now you can use talent cards in events and it will be seen and viable. That's great buff, that's great addition. Basically making talents, look at me, making talents, well yeah, making talents useful in events, that's good. We have 2 new items, Amulet of Growth and Amulet of Weakness. I will cover that more in depth in my item video, so yeah, I won't go too deep. That's great. We have basically more variety, because we only had like one amulet that gave DPS. Now we have something new, something fresh. So yeah, that's basically my speedrun of these patch notes. What do I think about them? Well, I think that update is suspect at least. It has its quirks, it has its good points, but in majority of cases, basically in dungeon part, it fails miserably, just because it pushed co-op away. A lot of people are pushed away, and that limitation on dungeons and everything is just ridiculous. Nobody wants to wait whole day just to play more dungeons. Okay, because the rewards are up, so they have to limit it. That's all good and dandy, but we have to look at through perspective. It is replacing co-op. So basically, if there is no co-op to grind gold or have fun, now we have to wait for better rewards, but more rare rewards. So yeah, what can you do? So that's all what I have in store for you today. I'm sorry if I'm not way too enthusiastic in this video, just because this update kind of crushed me and I was thinking a lot, and now I'm just sad when I reminisce on what it was before and how I cannot finish my questing anymore in co-op or test or have fun free of charge. But oh well, what can you do? That's life. So yeah, if you want to like the video, you can like the video. If you want to sub, you don't have to, but it's appreciative. So until the next episode, Fedo is out.